Welcome to Premeditated Fitness. I'm George Vrotsis, and today we're going over the kettlebell deadlift. Now, before we start the kettlebell deadlift, if you haven't already, go back and watch the Finding Your Hinge Position video. I'll link it below. You need to get the hinge position down before you start adding load to it with a kettlebell, just to be safe. So, once you got your hinge position down, you got your kettlebell, you're going to step up to it. Hinge position stance, feet shoulder width apart. Toes pointed slightly out, your knees are going to track your toes. The kettlebell is going to be in line with your ankles, and then you hinge your hips back. Keep your eyes up on the horizon, let your arms dangle down until you find the kettlebell. Wrap around it, and bring the kettlebell up to your zipper by bringing your hips forward. And when we bring the kettlebell back down, we want to make sure we get it back down to that ankle line. We don't want to bring it down in front of us. From the side, kettlebell's in line with my ankles, hinge my hips back, let my arms dangle down, keep my eyes up on the horizon, find the kettlebell, and bring my hips forward to bring the kettlebell up to my zipper line. When I'm bringing the kettlebell back to the ground, I'm driving it back to my ankles. Okay? The kettlebell naturally wants to come forward to your toe line, but pulling from here, if we pull kettlebells or a deadlift back up from there, from the front of our toe line, it's going to engage our upper back more. We might hurt ourselves. That's not the muscles we want to engage with this movement. We want to work our hamstrings and glutes. So keep the kettlebell at your ankle line, hinge back, find the bell, drive the hips forward, kettlebell to the zipper, and then drive the kettlebell back down to our ankle line. This is a very strong movement pattern that you can move a lot of weight with. Probably more than you've got a kettlebell for. There's not many people who deadlift with kettlebells regularly. This would be a movement for a barbell to actually test your strength. But we're not testing strength here. We're just practicing the movement pattern and getting used to moving some load with it. The main issue that people have, aside from all of the normal hinge issues that people have, which I covered in the Finding Your Hinge Position video, if your knees are bending too much, you're squatting too much, or if your knees are staying straight and you're bending over too much, or if your back is rounding too much. All those can be addressed in the Finding Your Hinge Position video below. Specifically to the kettlebell deadlift, the issue that people have is that they don't have the mobility to get into the hinge position and find the kettlebell. Like maybe you're up here and you can't get to the kettlebell without compromising your back or getting a little squatty. So if that's the case, that's okay. We're going to deadlift off a block. I've got a yoga block here. You could use 2x4, or if you've got some kind of thick, sturdy book, you could use that. But we're just going to use some kind of platform to raise the kettlebell up a little bit. And then everything else is the exact same. Hinge back, eyes on the horizon, hands to the bell. Should be able to find it easier. Hips forward to bring the kettlebell up to our zipper line. Drive it back to our ankles and repeat. So when you're trying these, just try doing one at a time. Okay, whether you're lifting off the floor or the block. We're going to do singles. Step up, hinge back, find the bell, come up, let go of the bell, come up, reset, start again. As we're learning the movement, we're just doing singles here so that we practice the movement and the focus is on form and not on banging out reps and getting a workout in. Try that out. Let me know how it works for you, and we'll talk soon more. If you want to post a form video in the Facebook group, you're always welcome to, and I'll take a look at it. All right. Thank you.